The Yulin Dog Meat Festival is kind of the face of the anti-dog meat campaign in the world, because in 1 week they kill 10,000 dogs. Wayne, as a Chinese American, was the perfect person to address this area that affected his community and where he grew up. But he needed a team, and I was mentally preparing myself because I knew that what I was going to be seeing wouldn't be easy. And so I walked up to this one door, and there was this rickety wooden door that was keeping it closed. And it was really dark inside because there was a concrete roof. And so I couldn't quite see what was happening, and I saw this little white something scurry to the back. And I didn't know then that was the first time I met Pao. And he heard someone walking up to him, and he was so terrified that he ran to the farthest corner to stay away from us because he was so afraid we were going to hurt him. And I saw him clearly for the first time. I saw that half of the skin, he was missing his fur, because we found out later he had mange on about half of his body. I saw all these little scars, and I didn't realize that was from all the fleas crawling over him. When I held him, I felt fleas crawl onto my skin, and he had flies swarming him, and they were bites. They were just all these bites over months and months. He had things crawling on him and biting his flesh. And Wayne was able to negotiate their release with the farmer, and I actually got to walk in. But Pao was so terrified of us, it took us about 10 minutes to catch him, and we had to actually corner him, and I just grabbed him. And so I got to hold him in my arms, and I held him kind of close for a second before I moved, and I felt his body relax. He knew that the person who had picked him up was not going to hurt him. And I got to carry him out of that room that he had been living in for months. For months, he'd never seen the sun. He had been caught in that room, and I got to carry him out of there. And we took him to a local vet who continued to care for him as we rehabilitated him. Still has some social anxiety. He definitely still has trauma from where he came from, but he's very curious. You'll see, even though he's cautious when he walks up to people, he wants to smell them, he wants to get to know them, he likes meeting new people. He just needs to be respected, and he needs to feel confident and comfortable. And his other adopted brother, the other dog that I live with, really helps him with that, as well as if I'm around, or if Wayne, who also rescued him, is around. He feels very comfortable reaching out and getting to play, and he loves to go to dog parks. He will play with any dog, run in huge circles, and has this massive smile on his face. And it was so incredible the first time I got to see him run, because it was kind of like he didn't know how to run, like he was just using his legs, because he never had the space to run before. And that was such a beautiful moment for me. The farmer, he had actually been a pig farmer, and he had converted his pig farm into a dog farm because animal agriculture in the United States had driven him out of business. And so he was forced to exploit a different animal for profit, because to him there was no difference between a pig and a dog. They both had meat, they were both animals.